All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. So it's going to be a very long video though, but in this video, I'm going to be teaching you all you need to do before you start imputing your results, before you start working your school results. First, when you open your portal, you are in the dashboard already. This is a promo, this is a demo account you are using, so it's not owned by any school. So you go to your menu. First, go to the settings. Go to the settings and set your academic session with resumption date. So your academic session is 2025-2026, correct? Set your term. This is third term. Set your session start date. This session started when? September, correct? It's there already. Ends when? July 24th, correct? Next term is resuming when? Next term should resume September, not January. September, basically 7th September. So that is it. So when you are done with this, the next thing you need to do is to come to this place. If your school wants to show position on their results, show position on results, you can turn it on. If you don't want to show position, you turn it off. Then if your school wants to show the number of pupils in the class or the number of students in the class on the results, you turn this on. If you don't want, you turn it off. Then if your school wants the system to approve results on its own, system approving results on its own simply means that we've already imputed a particular comment for excellent, average, and pass, then failure. We imputed some comments on that particular grading. So when anybody meets each of those grading, the system will use that comment for them. But if you want the teachers to impute their own comment themselves, then you turn this approve result on. So what it means is that the result will not be shown to the pupils except the teacher puts that comment and approves the result. That is what it means. So every result of the child, the teacher will have to approve it, save the comments. Approving the result is very simple. Just go to approval, comments based on the child's performance, then save. Then the result has been approved. The kids can now view. So this is a place you turn it on if you want the teachers to do it themselves. But if you don't want, you turn it off. So once you are done with just these basic settings, you click save and you are good. The next thing you need to do is to go to result management and set your result parameter. So what is result parameter? Result parameter is what the system uses to calculate the result or work the result. You know what you are entering into the system is only total CA and total exams. So the system needs to understand what is your pass mark, what is the total number of subjects every child takes in the school. That is what it will use for the calculation. So when I come to this result parameter, I select the term. The term is already selected here. Session is already here. This is here by default because of that settings you did. Then you display settings. So when you display settings, so you look at this here. If your school is, so look at the gradings we did. Look at the gradings we did. Look at it. So if your school is using 40-60, it's already here. But if your school is not using 40-60, maybe you're using 30-70, you can come here and change it. Do you understand? When you change it, then you click save. It will save. But if these things are equal and the same for you, you just leave it. Then come to this place, result settings, you click on add. So here you are adding every class parameter. For instance, this is basic 1, primary 1A. Average mark pass for the school, their average mark pass is 45. You leave it. If it's 50 for you, you change it to 50. Then leave this one, put it on 0. List of core subjects, leave it empty. Average core score, same for the 50. Average subject average score 50. Then total number of other subjects to pass. Leave it 0. Put it on 0. Then total number of subjects offered in class. So if this class offers, this one is very important. If this class offers 12 subjects, make sure you put 12 subjects. If not, it will be calculating wrongly. So the only thing you change here, the figures you put here is the total average pass mark, subject average score, and total number of subjects offered. Then the rest you put the 0, 0, 0, and the other one. So this is exactly the way it will look and appear. The time is already there, the session is already there. Then you add, save. Result parameter saved successfully. So this is what you are going to do for the entire class. Why you are doing this is so that the system will use it to judge each of the classes. So you do it for the entire class. Now, when you look at this, you will see this red red basket is delete. For instance, you want to delete this one, you delete it. Maybe you did it twice, you delete it. Then this other one, second button is that looks like pen and paper, is editing. Maybe the average is not 50, but it's now 45. You want to edit this particular class. For this particular class, you edit it. Then this one is, your next box is duplicate. Duplicate. So when you click on it, duplicate. For instance, two classes that are sharing the same parameter. Instead of writing the thing again, just duplicate it. Come and change the class. For instance, primary 1A and primary 1B will be using the same thing most likely. You just duplicate, change the class, and add. That's all. So it's added already. So this is what you do for the entire class. Once you are done setting your result parameter, you are almost good to go. Then the next thing you have to do is to go to your class. Go to your class. Go to students. Go to manage. This one is most important because you need to work results for the number of kids in your class. There are students that are no longer with you in your school that you need to remove. Do you understand? Students that are no longer coming to school. So here, you search for your class. Come to this search directory. Search for your class. Primary 1A. Exactly the way that it was written, your class was written. Search it that way. Primary 1A. Click. All the students in primary 1A comes out. So you look at your class. Look at your class. Anybody that is no longer with you in your school, you swipe. Click on this green menu button. You will see delete student record. You just delete the person's record. Bam. So because part-time, you need to make sure that everybody in your class are the people that are meant to be there. So before you start working your results, delete every student that is no longer in your class so that when you want to start working your results, you will have only the pupils in your class. So that is how to. So you do that for your class, delete everyone that is. So once you are done deleting every student in your class, then you are good to go. You come back to your menu, go to your results management. Now move to the impute batch result. Impute batch result. If your system verifies. Impute batch result. Then you start. Select your class, primary 1A. Select subject, English. Select term, third term, academic session, initialize. Then you start imputing total CA. You impute. Total CA might be 30, exam 60, as we get total CA 28, exam 51, total CA for Chima 40, exam 60, for Chinedu total CA 27, exam 44, total CA for F Young. Total CA for F Young 20, exam 60, total CA for Eke 40, exam 44, total CA for Ibesi goes to Sochukwu 38, exam 58. Once you are done for this particular subject, English language, you save results. So now for this particular class, you are done working English language. Then you change the next subject, mathematics. This is mathematics. So don't mind wherever the subject is located, whether in junior secondary, whether in primary, whether in senior secondary, just pick the subjects you need from anywhere it is. So mathematics, third term, you initialize again. So mathematics for your class comes out again, you impute. So that is how you keep doing it till you finish all your subjects. So once you are done working your subjects, remember in the other video I showed you how to work results. You go to your master list and check what you've done. Master list, primary 1A, third term, display. See, I only impute only English. So if I have imputed all of them, see this result has been worked already. You will see all the results there being displayed. So basically, this is all you need to know before you start working your result. Now, one more thing before I stop this video. When you are entering your results, for instance, and you are, Okay, let me select this particular class I used before. And you're trying to click this to enter a figure, and the figure is not working out. It's not editing. Go to the it means that you need to go to the three. If you're using an iPhone, I'm using Chrome. So my three dots is down here. So I can switch. You switch your phone to desktop site. My iPhone is already on desktop site. But if you're using an Android, the three dots will be on top here, top right. Click on the three dots. You will see switch your phone to desktop site. Once you switch your browser to desktop site, these three buttons, this square will start operating. So basically, that is all you need to know for now. Okay, look at the approve results here. In this results manager, approve results I told you about. Let me just so if you want to approve the results, you have to put the student's ID in your class. How do you get the student's ID? The student's ID is always there. Go to students. So you have to copy your student's ID, all their ID. Search for your primary 1A. So look at their IDs. They're under their picture. Look at their ID. So you can copy them with your paper or something, your pen or something. You can copy the numbers. Copy the numbers. Then when you go to your approve results management, approve results, approve students results, you enter the ID. Once you enter the ID, it displays immediately. The system automatically generates the child's information. So select the term, third term, academic section is there, display score. So we only entered English language, that's why we are only seeing English here. If we entered all the subjects, all of them will show. You will see the subject, a total exam, to the total, the cumulative. Then here you now put the mental, punctuality is over 5. So punctuality for mental alertness, maybe 5 is the highest. So feel all these things: attitude, spirit of teamwork, completeness, then psychomotor, reading, verbal influence, handwriting, music skill, creative writing, creative arts, physical education, general reasoning. So once you are done, this is a principal or head teacher's remark. So in this principal or head teacher's remark, I always advise that the principal head teacher should always give these teachers a remark to work with. So they put in the remark, maybe good result, an excellent result. Then the teacher puts her own remark. I wanted to say keep it off. That's the cake. You made me proud. So save comments. So this save comments means that the result comment saved successfully. See that the result has been approved. The result. So this child, when this child views their result, the child can now view this particular result. But if the system is set in such a way that the system automatically approves the result, students can even view results as the result is being worked. But if it is unapproved results before students can view, when the result is being worked, students cannot view. When they want to view, the system will tell them that they are still working on the result until the result is done and the teacher approves the result. Teachers cannot approve before the result is done. So until the result is done, students can now view their result. Then, if you made any mistake in the result and you want to edit the result, you cannot edit a result that you've approved. You cannot edit a result you've approved. You will have to disapprove the result before you can edit it. And how do we disapprove results? It's the same thing, the same way you approve the result. Just come back to the same place, approve results. Select that particular, put that child's ID you want to disapprove their result. Put the ID, system brings it out, select the term, display. So if you display, you see that the results, the comments is there. So it will ask you to remove the comments. Click on remove comment. Comment removed successfully. That means this result has been disapproved. So you can edit that child's result, and once you are done editing it, then you can approve it again, and the child will start viewing the result. So this basically is what you need to know and what you need to do before ever you start working your results for this academic session. And also remember, once you are done working your third term results, the system automatically works the annual for you. For instance, if you go check the master lists, check the master lists Check the master lists. Sorry, I says it first time. So look at annual, master list, annual display. See? To show you for the annual. So as you are working for the first term, as you're working for the third term, the master list is working on its own. So assuming people started using the system from first term, second term, third term. Once you finish your third term results, check the master list. The master list is ready for you. Sorry, check the annual results. Sorry, the annual results is ready automatically. Oh, this is quite a long video, but this is just basically what you need to know about the system before you start working your results. Thank you so much. If you have any question, please drop in your school WhatsApp group, top-notch customer care service WhatsApp group. We will attend to you. Cheers, guys.